one shot. You only get one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Mayfield going to the air right away. Pressure comes, and down he goes. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. The start less than ideal as they already face a second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield over the middle, and it's incomplete. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Mayfield to throw it. Open target here, Darius Slayton. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Flushed out right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out, and the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. First down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down.
You see that celebration from him after that stop? Those corners don't normally have the chance to get behind the line of scrimmage and hand them big losses. So when he got that opportunity, he certainly made it a memorable one.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. off running through the middle. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A.J. Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Oilers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Mayfield's throw here pulled in by Galladay. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot?
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jamar Chase, his 26th touchdown. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Throwing, Mayfield.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Oilers take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 33. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And now out comes Houston.
They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense. You can't score on them on defense. So, to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a chance.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready,
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Flushed it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I like that play call right after they've been sacked, because they anticipated pressure again. And if you believe that, you know you've got to get the ball out of your hands quickly. That one was incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And that will be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this is caught. It's Brown. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Houston. A.J. Brown with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Oilers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Mayfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield now. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down, Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. That's Thompson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Mayfield on play action. Shoves him away. That ball caught by Slayton. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, 1st down. Barkley, inside handoff. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. That's Thompson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Mayfield looks to throw. Ebron with it over the middle. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Barkley. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. To throw, Mayfield. And oh, it'll be intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter, it would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to air one out. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Houston. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's a give up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Oilers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pettis now from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Thompson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game. Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last, and make it a successful one in some small way. On second down, here's Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And this offense on third down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. And this is going to be incomplete. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 33. Santos' kick is up and through, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Well, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remote's clicking off right now. 16 more on that one and another first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Now, after the loss, they'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down in defense.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that earns them a fresh set of downs.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up, and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the first down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a second and short. They'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Thompson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mayfield on first down.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
On second down, Mayfield again. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Chase Young
in there to bury him for a loss of 11. 3rd and long for Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game.
And this is taken in at the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
And no thought to bring this one out. Go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man, Slayton.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. One last shot for Mayfield here. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by John Johnson. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the home team here, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now in the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been